Making another video. Okay, I'm back, and I know it's weird that I'm back because usually I give up after like 1 or 2 videos, but here we are, number 4. So today, on my ever-going series, which will eventually run out because there aren't that many YouTube videos on my channel to view. I mean, there are some, but some are just a bit. Ugh. So today, we're reviewing a video called One Thing That Gets Me Angry, and I'm in this like grey polo t-shirt. Now I'm not really sure what's happening in this video. I'm not gonna lie, just before we recorded this video, I skipped halfway through and watched like 5 seconds of it just to see what it was about, and it was a mess. It was just a mess. So I'm gonna carry on with this series, watching me be a foolish, well, not a foolish child, just me being a child. What I've noticed in my videos, well, my old videos when I was a kid, I'm a lot more open than I am right now. I feel like now, I feel like as an adult, it's very hard to express my feelings. But back then, to a camera, I was there like, yeah, blah blah blah, sucking dick, la la la, and I'm like, now I'm like, but I don't know if that's just maturity through age and etc. and so on forth. Also, can I just say, my camera and lighting setup for this is trash. My audio's alright because I'm using my Blue Snowball, and my camera's alright because I'm using my Canon 650D, otherwise known as Ace. But my lighting setup, I'm using my main light up here, a lamp, and this pocket ring light that one of my best friends got me for Christmas or my birthday, one of the two. I can't remember. My birthday and my Christmas is like a week in between. So when anyone says Mr. Vane, I'm not really sure which one it is, but my friend Sue, she sent me that, and I've been using that to like try and it's worked. I mean, it's worked. I mean, there's been worse lighting on this channel, hence this video that I'm about to show you right now, which is a bit tragic. I think I filmed this on an iPod Nano 5th generation. There's a green iPod. I don't know if you can see it, it's in frame, but there's a green iPod Nano up in my little like thingy-majiggy up there, and it has like a little camera. For some reason, they decided to have an iPod Nano with some cameras. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna carry on. Like, I like this reacting series. I'm gonna continue it. So the first frame, how can I say this? Like, I feel like this was in like, did anyone have that series or like years in their teenhood of when their hair was just greasy 24/7 and you thought you were like the slickest motherfucker in the world, but like your hair was just like, oh, it was a choice basically. Now that was me through the ages of 10 to like 16. But in this one, I can see it. It's kind of showing out. See, my hair's just crazy. Sometimes it wants to be really, really curly. Sometimes it wants to be really, really like bumpy. Like, it's a mess. I let it do its own thing. I tease it, but it just get angry. You know what I mean? That's a bit of Jinx Monsoon for you right there. But yeah, I've got this really angry face on, and I'm in exactly, well, I wouldn't say exactly the same position, but I'm in like sort of the same position, like the rest of my videos. This iconic position. Anyway, okay, continue.
I'm just gonna make frick tons of videos because I've got frick tons of problems.
What was that face?
And this is the way I do it. So this is gonna be a video about what gets me angry. I'm literally not an angry person.
Okay.
If someone's done something to me, I like to forgive them. I'm not an angry person per se. I just get tad annoyed. There's probably about one thing that
tad is a bit of an understatement. Like, I do agree, like there are some people in my life which I do get kind of angry at sometimes, but generally speaking, I don't think I'm very much angry person. I'm a very much light going person. It takes a lot to like get on my buzz. It takes a lot to fucking destroy my buzz, and like that's just it. Like, otherwise I'm a very like happy-go-lucky lol kind of guy. What? But you know what I mean. Okay.
One thing that gets me angry, and that's the inability or lack of people who I can date. and that just makes me sad, because I'm in a city where there's about three
Well, that doesn't make you angry. That makes you sad.
gay dudes, and don't get
Okay. So yeah, I get it. Like, I'm in the same boat. I always thought, like, especially gay and like LGBT dating, there's a phrase in that I grew up as saying, "Oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea." Do you know what I mean? But like with LGBT, it's kind of like there's plenty of fish in the fish bowl, because like, I mean, out of the 7 billion population, your selection of people is reduced drastically. Take this for example: if you're a straight male, then at least 50% of the population, which is female, give or take a couple percentages here and there. So like, let's say 40% of the population could, in theory, be attracted to you. Whilst it's different for some other people. Who the fuck is coming up the stairs? Is that? Sorry, my dad was going to bed. Unfortunately, I still live with my parents, which is both a living hell and my only choice. Sorry, it's a bit depressing. I'll carry on with the video. I can't remember what I was talking about, so bleh. Okay.
me wrong, these dudes are nice, it's just they're not me. And I see all my friends who are straight, and they have all their boyfriends and all their girlfriends.
I mean, I have like
and
one.
fucking constantly while I'm getting
One
the
gay
friend. It's like, what?
Are they? Were they?
It's just one of them unfair things
when I was
that
12.
life throws at you, and it's just not very nice. And when, like, for example,
Okay.
if you saw my previous video about bisexual people with S and G, they showed interest with me, and as a
I
gay
know who
man,
these people
when
are.
there's hardly any gay people, if someone shows the slightest interest in you, you tunnel vision, you want that person.
It happened. It happened. I'm friends with both these people now. Like, it's all over. Drama over. And I don't like them in the slightest, other than friends. Then two people, I think back in the day, were figuring themselves out. Back in the day, I was very salty and I was all like, fuck them, they're already trying to get with me to do this and that and this and that. But like, in reality, I think they were just trying to figure themselves out, and that's not for me to am I recorded again? Sorry. And that's not for me to be like, that's I can define blah 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 blah, because sexuality isn't black and white, and I think I've realised that now, especially going through university and growing up a bit. I mean, bitch, I'm 22. When I recorded this, I was a bit, I was still a bit of a child, so I didn't really know how the world worked, and I really didn't really know that different people like different things, and sometimes it takes a while for someone to understand things, or like sometimes it takes someone instantly to understand things. And unfortunately, I think I got a bit hurt when that happened, but I think it's all blown over now. I think it probably has some long-term damage on who I decide to date and trust in the long running, but do you know what, I don't really mind, because I'm living life, blah blah blah, slay queen slay.
Because there's that, I know there's like fuck tons, and I know you're gonna comment like, oh, but there's loads of people, many fish in the sea, all that. I know, I understand. But at this very moment in time, if someone shows interest with me, I will go for that. If I think it's right. It's just one of them things.
It was true. It was so true back in the day when I think I was about 14 when I recorded this video. There was only because back in when you're a kid and stuff, your universe is like quite small, if you get what I'm saying. Like, your friendship group, the people you know and your extended friends are quite small. It's very difficult to go out and try and find new people to talk to and explain to and blah 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 blah. I mean, yeah, you can join clubs and blah blah, stuff like this and stuff like that, but it's still limited to the people that your universe is quite small. You don't have the freedom you do as an adult. So I understand myself back in the day, and I can understand my aggravation, where it is that thing, going back to it, where there's plenty of fish in the fish bowl, especially for people like me. But yeah, carry on. I understand my aggravation.
Not that I'm being depressing or anything, but it's just the inability, whilst everyone else is being all happy and shit, and they're crackerjack worlds with their boyfriends.
I love the word crackerjack.
Whilst I'm stuck here with a bottle of Pepsi with water in it.
I mean, wait.
Anyway,
I think this
that
is
was
a
another video.
old
I might
water
do
bottle
like
with water in it now,
I
but
haven't loaded in a while, and this lighting's pretty good, and my hair's alright, and I look pretty fine.
you vain piece of shit. You vain piece of shit. Like, I mean, I understand what I was talking about in my 3 tips of being lonely video. Go watch my reaction on that. Coming back to it, this whole video was about me being back in the day, from what I remember, or from what I can determine, because I don't remember this video at all. To be fair with you, like, I don't remember any of my childhood or teenage years. I barely remember last week. But what I can take from this video is that when I was growing up, I was very angry that I had this limitation on me, that I couldn't find someone, my significant other. And when I did, the other person was trying to figure that out self, so it kind of hurt me in the process, which is fine. Like, that's life. They need to figure themselves out. I got hit in the crossfire. Like, it just happens. I still can relate to myself in some ways now, even though my universe, like, is like, there's no boundaries anymore. Like, if I were to go out and get a boyfriend, I reckon I could go on Tinder, get a few dates, and be fine with it. That's just if I wanted a boyfriend. But me, I think I am a very, very bad person for doing this. But I think it's just because I'm very stubborn. I'm a perfectionist through and through, and I hate that I'm like this. But if the person I want to, my next relationship ideally will be the one, and I'll be fine, and I'll love them for the rest of my life. That's my ideal, and it's embarrassing for me to say something like that, but that's just the tea. That's the truth. I'd love for that, but that person, I think, if you don't remember, okay, 2 reaction videos ago, I think I reacted to a video that said, a quote from my friend Christine, who said, "Jake, if you're not getting it now, wait a while and the universe will give you something greater later." Which is fine, and I think I took that a bit too much to heart until I think, I can't express my words. I think I'll know when I find the person who's perfect for me, and unfortunately that hasn't happened. And trying to do online dating and stuff like that hasn't happened either. I should do a video about that, because I've been on like a couple dates, and by couple I mean literally 2, since we last spoke, which was alright. I think I'm very much one of these people that, like, I need to have a human connection, which you can get through dates, but like a human connection in the best way I can explain to it is like Jim and Pan in The Office. They're like the fucking Jim and Pan, or Dwight and Angela. They have human connections. Their relationship grew from working together. They were friends and it grew. I feel like when you go on a date with someone, especially from dating apps, your relationships don't have time to grow, because your relationship from the start is, okay, relationship. There isn't that prerequisite of trying to figure each other out, like finding each other as friends and getting to know each other on an intimate level. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want a progression graph where it starts as we meet each other, friends, blah 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 blah, and that's just limiting myself at the end of the day. It is. I limit myself so much, and I need to stop. I'm working on that. That's one thing. I think everyone needs to stop limiting themselves, especially when it comes to dating and stuff, because the more you limit yourself, the more you get lonely, and the more you cut people off, and the more less opportunities, because you never know if, like, I might be wrong, and I might go on Tinder and find the best person in the world for me after one date, and then fucking this whole graph thing's out the window. Dates are weird. I should talk about dates soon. I haven't been on like 50 billion dates, but I think I can give a good explanation about why I don't like dates. It's just one of them things. Anyway, thank y'all for joining. I think I could talk for fucking ever. I really do think. But unfortunately it's like 11 o'clock and I have work tomorrow at 7:30, and I need to edit and upload this video. I put it down to 2 hours. Like, I can make a video and edit and upload within 2 hours. Way better from back in the day, because I never used to edit my videos. Only because, I mean, lazy videos. To be fair, lazy videos, but fucking got like some views. I think my highest viewed video is me kissing a statue. I think it's got like 2.5k. And the other one, me sitting in a kitchen talking about bow ties, which I should react to, because apparently why do gay guys like bow ties? If someone knows, please tell me. I like bow ties, but fuck. To be fair, if you just put gay in the title, you get some views. That's like the clickbaitiest bullshit ever, but it works. It works. Anyway, thank y'all for joining. Y'all enjoy yourself. Be safe. Be happy. Be chappy. Don't be me back 5 years ago being angry at the fishbowl. Because, bitch, you ain't gonna beat the fishbowl. Fish.